That damn Rana has haunted me for years.
The following
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about hand. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here.
Face first. All set up. Koji.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Face first. All set up. It's locked in. The Koji.
Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer. Manages to reverse it. Corey. Rock.
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in...
Face first. All set up.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Got the sharpshooter locked in deep.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Spin kick to the midsection. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law. And that since CM Punk possessed the title...
Up high. Oh, big impact. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or any...
From the top, double axe handle connects. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Lift off. Wow, cross body. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again. Got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi Strong cradle.
And a strong kick out at one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE Champion. And...
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring. Ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen.
Crafting an attack. Rock bottom! The champion had every move scouted except their own. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Incoming! All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he tosses him back in now. Placing him in the corner. And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won. There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again. Gets lifted into position. The go to sleep, GTS from Punk.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. And this.
Punk about to take flight. CM Punk with the elbow.
Oh my goodness, Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better beating The Rock and regaining the WWE.
All right. Who am I facing now? Brock Lesnar? Oh, snap. Come on, bro.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently. Quote, here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world.
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage? Look out! Oh my God, what a move! Ooh. And one punch connects after another. And any one of those shots, playing possum! Shoulder! He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
From the top.
Wow, cross body!
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar. Reorientating them in the corner here. Short arm clothesline connects.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Lift off through the air and connects.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his... disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Countered right when it was needed.
Oh, God.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk. Into the unforgiving barricade.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Highlight reel material coming up.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Launching. Double axe handle smash. That's about the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
Boom! Filed back with that elbow. A stiff blow to the spare tire sets him free.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk. It's raw determination.
What up? Playing my WWE game, trying to
A rough landing right into the barricade.
The showcase.
Ooh.
And he gets set back into the ring.
To the sky. Got that McDonald's vibe. Do what you gotta do.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a backbreaker.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Huh? Sis. What happened? You really shit yourself? Oh.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Solid business years of defense on his part there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here. And he gets directed into the corner.
I think about it.
An opponent like a sack of...
Hold on. Let me pause mine.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch is locked in.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? No, oh, hell no.
Yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
No damn fucking Viking.
Arm wringer.
But pops their way out with a punch. Mongolian chop.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Punk is determined right now.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. He quickly slides into the ring. Big clothesline. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, that's a...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Wow, the power that takes is insane.
And this one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
No rules in Bet I'm about to hit Brock Lesnar with the low blow.
Oh, stiff punch. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
All right, call me back. All right.
Driven down. Such forceful velocity behind every one of Lesnar's attacks.
But popped in the mouth.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Lifted up. What's next? And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, hey.
And this is just the worst position Punk can hit on CM Punk. Kicks out after one.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange. Caught in a bad spot.
Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
And the cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
Punk took his...
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk.
Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
All right.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Making the climb to the top rope.
Oh, my!
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing.
Look out!
Oh, my God, what a move! Boom!
Oh, man, that's just not right.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken...
From the top, diving double axe handle.
All right, what's the thing? Oh.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. What's he open to find down there?
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed chop.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. McIntyre gets met with a response.
Struck with a calf kick.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now. Drew anticipated that one.
Wow, belly to belly.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get. Oh!
Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammered away in the back.
And a backstabber.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. He gets into the ring. From the top.
Oof, nobody home.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Put in the corner now.
Clothesline in the corner.
No reversal.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Flying elbow drop. Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back, go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
What an axe handle.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow, because for one of these men, there might not be.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Not quite enough to put him away.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Not looking good in this position. A gorilla press right into the side of the cell. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Headed back into the ring. Huge kick connects.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
A Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA, he went to other companies, and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging
Soaring! You gotta be kidding me! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Up on the barricade here. From the heavens.
Reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
I don't know how to do that. Well,
and slides back into the ring.
Oh!
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent. Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Bam! Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Bam!
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar.
More than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Into the barricade.
Doing a little exploring right now.
Getting up close and personal with the WWE Universe. Back to the ringside area he goes as the referee continues to count.
He's heading back to the ring.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, no, 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 no. Spine-shattering impact. Punk here to make money. He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often...
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
no, he didn't. I attacked the ref because he wouldn't shut up but count.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is looking to free the arm and does just that.
And here we go. This will not be pretty. This will be a fight between two men who hate one another. Punk versus Rollins.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield. Consider this, guys.
When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a 4-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Out of the ring goes Seth.
And Rollins looking to keep things going back in the ring.
Exiting the ring.
Hey, WWE Universe, be prepared for some guests.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
And he chooses to leave the ring. And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
And now he's back into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Moves from the ring to the outside. Looks like the referee's count is drawing things back to the ring. Piercing chop. Finds the roll-up. Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Boom! Placed him in the corner here. And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Single leg drop kick caught him. CM Punk struggling a bit here. Not the welcome return to competing on... Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? And he very quickly counters.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Penegrating. That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
High rent district for CM Punk. And heading up top. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS.
And Seth, this one's for the match. He's able to beat a 2 count.
And kicking out at this point, this quick. Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Stop! CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
Calf kick on the money.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Oh. Spin kick to the midsection.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the second city saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making.
Now going to toss the man outside. He's getting pumped up, ready to go. This could be his opportunity to put him away. Is he going to fly? Feeding off the WWE Universe. Here he comes. Taking this fight back into the ring. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Boom! GTS. Once more with extra feeling.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. He's still in this fight.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
Watch out.
Oh, the splash connecting. Boom.
What an interception.
Turned into a dragon screw.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
He didn't plan for this. Oh, what a clothesline.
Loving blow.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him. Connected. Hard clothesline there.
From the outside.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Big reversal by Rollins. What a reversal.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits. Rollins drops his opponent. Stomp into the ground. Will that close Punk out?
I have was wrong
Looking for the pin. And a kick out. What on earth?
How on earth?
Hey, guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice. Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
All right. All right, here we go.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original Tribal Chief, the Visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves, too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE division.
Schoolboy Clyde to put this one away.
Seth Rollins with a quick kick out.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Oh. Rollins just a step too slow. Ooh. Strong counter from Punk. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
And CM Punk is in control.
Roman really having trouble with his defense and able to skirt around that attack. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer. It's the red, white, and blue Thunderbomb. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Russian leg sweep.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared up for 10 years.
Brought down with a DDT. Clothesline.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
Ah, jeez. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. And remember the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they've... Spear by Reigns!
Will Reigns close this out?
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
The leg absorbing the worst of that.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his...
Oh! Oh, snaps the leg across the head.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Looking to get airborne here. Ooh, and he stops that offense. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity. And
From the top. Oh, flattening the opposition.
Setting up neck breaker position.
boom, did you hear the impact? Stomp to the gut. Moonsault. Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Not even.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop!
That could be Punk's demise.
Into the ring again now.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
DDT.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something
From the top.
crash landing. High rent district for CM Punk. Roman Reigns, look at this, just clothesline after clothesline.
Oh, full clothesline.
Here we go.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
Oh, my God.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
No.
Blast off.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
There it is, reversal.
Brutal club.
And he's going to the top.
A show of disrespect from Reigns.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
And a sear
From the sky.
cross body from the top. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk.
Head on CM Punk.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Right to the side of the face.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
DDT.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. He gets back into the ring. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a...
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled...
Look out.
Stomp connects. Seth could end it there.
Into the cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be limp.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
He kicked out at 2.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Oh, merciless knee to the face.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Look at that insult to injury with that one. Rapid fire. This could do it for the win. 3. No, he kicked out.
How? How was that not 3?
Getting back into the ring now. Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of event. Roman for the win. He breaks the pin.
Situational awareness.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Oh, man, what a strong kick. Man, this place is jumping. Super kick. He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking into it. And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
And Reigns reverses.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Roman, spear.
Punk's got a problem here.
Into the pin.
What? Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
For the win.
Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Not kicking out of that.
And down with the suplex. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Gonna sleep. That's gonna keep Rollins.
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
You attacked the ref.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Boom! Good defense from him. Hoisted up high here. Straight impact on the throat.
Boom! Brought down with the sling blade.
From above.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Why can't
What a way to get out of that one.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk? And this could be it.
He puts an end to the pin there.
really, Seth?
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Pin. This could be it. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Sing Him Punk!
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally...
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. Are you ready? The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime.
The following contest is...
The WWE Championship, one of the most...
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other. From the top, driving a fist to the stomach changes things around. Knee left.
He's bracing for it. Connecting on the DDT. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
And just got caught with that DDT. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Talk about being not sure what he's thinking, letting go.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Sinking deep into the... And he very quickly counters. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular. Figure four. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Aiming him against the turnbuckle right here.
He's going to break his leg. Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Quick takedown. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Oh! Strikes with a kick.
Oh!
Climbing to the top rope here.
Bret looking like he wants to see a little more out of his opponent here.
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Oh, my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Retaliation from the Hitman.
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
Bret's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Hart is leaning back. Fought.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now.
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men.
Take off.
Taking a flight to...
Nope. Restart.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, A war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been run sky high. You gotta be kidding me!
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Headed to the top rope. From way up through the air, and connects.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would wait. Abandoning the pin and deciding he still has more work to do.
Russian leg sweep. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Move! Escape just in time.
Big time height on that kick.
Not sure what he has planned now. Heads up the ladder.
He's at the top. Where does he go from here?
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
And this fight needs to go somewhere else. Someone could get seriously hurt up there.
I'm fairly certain that's exactly the point. These competitors want to hurt each other in the worst way right now.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Got them off their feet here. Oh, no. Power bomb into the barricade. Picked up and being carried around now.
No, not from there.
Don't do it.
That's it. Somebody find something to scrape their remains off the concrete.
What contact!
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation, but shots to the head quickly. Punk now with a quick duck under, and a Uranagi converts it into...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Dangerous intentions on the mind of the madman, Cactus Jack.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
DDT!
Oh my goodness.
Pin on CM Punk. A defiant kick out after one. Spinning heel kick.
How do I...
Going for the heel now, and
In the leg.
How do you...
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Need to move.
Diving double axe handle.
See? Does not hurt. I don't know how to...
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.